Explanations. Definite articles. Basic uses of articles are assumed known. Classes. This is one way to refer to classes, and is perhaps more formal than using a plural. The tiger is threatened with extinction. National groups. Groups as a whole. The French eat in restaurants more than the English. Single examples are not formed in the same way. A Frenchman, woman. An Englishman, woman. Other groups. If these are clearly plural. The Social Democrats, the Rolling Stones. Note the difference. Pink Floyd, Queen, no article. Unique objects. The moon, the sun. Note that there are other suns and moons in the universe. This planet has a small moon. Titles. These tend to be unique. The director of studies. If the title is post-modified, has a description coming after the noun, the is more likely, but not essential. Compare. She became president in 1998. She became the President of the United States in 1998. Other titles. The may be part of the title, and so is capitalized. Newspapers. The Independent, the Sunday Times. Musical instruments. Jane plays the flute. The guitar is my favorite instrument. It is, of course, still possible to use a, where it would naturally be used. There was a small brown flute in the window of the shop. Emphatic use. This is heavily stressed and emphasizes the following noun. This hotel is the place to stay. Geographical names. The following use the rivers, the Thames, mountain ranges, the Alps, oceans, the Mediterranean. Unique features. The Channel, the Arctic. Compass points, areas. The East, the Middle East. Countries, collective or plural. The United Kingdom, the Netherlands. This does not apply to mountain peaks, Everest, but the Matterhorn. Continents, Asia. Countries, France. The definite article is sometimes used before Lebanon and Gambia. The Lebanon, the Gambia. Place names. Post-modification, especially with of, plays a role in place names. Compare. Leeds University, the University of Leeds, London Bridge, the Tower of London. If the first part of a place name is another name, then normal rules about zero article apply. Brown's Restaurant, the Garden House Hotel. The same applies in geographical names. Canvey Island, the Isle of Man. Most and the most. Most hotels in England are very expensive. Making a generalization. This is the most expensive hotel in town. Talking about a specific hotel. Importance of context. The definite article refers to already mentioned items, and so its use depends on context. The Smiths had a son and a daughter. The son was in the army and the daughter was training to be a doctor. On the Saturday, there was a terrible storm. Here, the Saturday refers to a day in an area of time already mentioned. On the Saturday of that week. Indefinite article. Zero article translation problems. Jobs. Compare. Tony is a builder. Tony was the builder of that house. In measuring. 3 times a week. 50 kilometers an hour. £3 and 50 pence a kilo. £15,000 a year. Formally, per can replace a, an. Unknown people. Use of a, an. emphasizes that a person is unknown. A Mr. Jones called while you were out. Names. Compare. Matthew Smith is one of my favorite artists. A person. A Matthew Smith hangs in their bedroom. A painting. Some unique organizations do not use the Parliament, but the House of Commons. Streets. Most streets do not use an article. Green Road, Godwin Street. Exceptions are the High Street, the Strand, and street names without preceding adjectives. Compare. Holly Drive, the drive. Study these sentences. Would you use an article in your language? I know how to use a computer. 1.5 pounds of cheese. I was holding it in my hand. It's a film about homeless people. Terry has flu. I've got a headache.